The passion runs deep here in Norman, Oklahoma, or as they say, sooner born and sooner bred, and when I die, I'll be sooner dead. Welcome to Oklahoma and the home of the Sooners. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Purdue Boilermakers taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. We'll put total weather and we'll get started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will get the first crack at it here. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Takes the handoff. It's McCoby. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle and runs through another one. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Purdue!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense has the ball for the first time. When you have a weapon like this on the outside, and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to...
The expressway is wide open. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. He finds his man. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Trying play action. They're trying to get to him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He wants to throw it again. Coming after it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it from the gun. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Got his man down the middle. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Now on first down after that completion. Looking to move it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Powers through the defender. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. 6th play of the drive coming up. Fast motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Card. It's complete on the right side. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Sooners will call on their punt team. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. And now the offense will come onto the field again. From the gun. Give on the inside. And that's a live ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Ball security is so important. Turnovers lose you games, and this guy has put his team in some tough spots. He fumbled last week. He's fumbled again today.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long first down marker just short of the goal line. Moves around to clear up the vision. Smashes through the tackle. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Well, he won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. Absolutely perfect.
Well, sudden change situation. You've got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown. They forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Coming out with it, it's Branch. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
And the Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They are up by 7 over TCU. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. To the air. It's Arnold. Throws to the wideout. Fires and picked off. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half, and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So, good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
He slings it deep to the left. And that pass picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water dogs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
Finds the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes a connection. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Got it in the middle. It's Burks. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on second down. Feeling some heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Arnold. Got his man to the left. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Boilermakers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be brought down. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anthony. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Arnold. Pressure coming. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
All right, they've shown this formation a lot of times, especially in the first half. Now what do? They show the formation, pull some guys and run a counter backside. Beautiful play design. Way to adjust in the second half.
Looking to throw on third. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the Sooners headed quickly to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. The Sooners have taken it inside the 20. The back goes in motion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. Makes a catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. UMass managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the weather there in Amherst this week. These Minutemen are to blame for this one being so close. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to pass, it's Card. Oh, he makes the catch. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Now on 1st down for this offense. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense. The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. He makes the connection. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. Quick pass on the jet motion. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Give to the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Might as well give it to him again. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted now.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got him downfield. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points.
Spins away from one. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Stopped after making the catch. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. They'll try to get it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Going for it all. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. From the red zone, it's McCoby. Shakes off a tackler. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.